station now, so I might look different to you too. How was your day?
Yeah, I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing well, I think.
Uh,
Yes.
is it your first day to work? I mean, not work, teach students and Mint after
Yeah.
you become a regular teacher.
It actually is. Oh, you understood me really well. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to talk to someone that I talked with during the evaluation.
oh, um, uh,
Yes.
are are your are most of your students um, who took your classes today? Um, how can I say?
Come on, you can do it.
Okay, are your students who took your class today um, students who uh, had evaluation classes with you uh, last week?
Wow, your sentence is very long. Yes. Not all, but what I've
Oh.
noticed with my schedule is that you're one of them.
Mhm.
And then there was this other girl,
Mhm.
Sophia.
Mhm.
And so far from what I can remember, you're the only girls that actually that had classes with me last week
So Sophia
during
and
the
me.
evaluation. Yes,
Okay
and
then.
new
Mhm.
students.
I didn't know that because you are almost fully booked. So I thought most students would be students who had a class with you last week.
Actually, my schedule from 20:30 or 8:30
Mhm.
KST
Mhm.
to 11 to 12 midnight is
Mhm.
actually booked already. Are actually booked already.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, right.
So yes. How about you? How was your day? How was
Yeah.
the stocks?
Today I was a little bit lazy. I didn't
Oh.
want to do my chores or my assignment. So I just relaxed in the morning, and in the afternoon, I started regaining my energy, and
Mhm.
I did what I had to do.
So finally, you overcame your laziness
Yeah, I think so.
and started working.
hmm and I have a request for you. Um,
Oh.
oh, I mean, while I'm talking, if I make a mistake, correct me as soon as you noticed my mistake. And
Mhm.
in my feedback box, um, you don't need to correct my sentence because if you already correct my sentences in our class, you don't need to correct. Just to write down my sentences, and then I will change it. And I want to. I don't know. Can you? There is can I say there is a menu at Mint. Teachers can
Mhm.
correct students' writing. Are you one of the teacher in that on that list?
Are you one of the teachers?
Yeah. Are you one of the teachers uh, who can correct the students' writing?
If I think if you request and put it on my page, maybe I can do it for you.
Uh-huh.
But
No.
I'm not quite sure about the process of that yet because I
Mm-hmm.
haven't had any grammar correction or no one had passed any transcription or grammar correction list to me. So, but
Mm-hmm.
you can actually give me or send me a private message if you want, and then I'd be glad to help you.
Mm-hmm.
through the private message, or maybe you can ask the manager how
Mm-hmm.
to send the list of things to be checked
Mm-hmm.
on my page.
I mean, there is a menu, and there are there are several teachers who can correct students' writing. So
Mhm.
all students at Mint can write on the menu, and teachers on the list can correct the students' writing. So I think you are a new teacher, so you don't know that process well. So ask your manager. You are belongs to one group, right?
Yes,
Mm,
you belong to.
you belong to, yeah.
Yes, you belong to one group. Okay, I'll try to ask him about it, and I'll tell you the answer immediately, okay?
Yeah. So anyway, in my feedback box, you don't if you correct, yeah, my sentence, in our class, you don't need to um, correct my sentence. Just to, yeah, write my sentences. Write only my sentences. Can you understand what I'm saying?
Ah, okay, okay. I don't need to check them. I'll write the sentences that you made mistakes with, and I don't need to put the corrections.
Yeah. If you already mentioned my mistake in our class.
Okay. But
Mm-hmm.
the things that I don't mention, I can still put them in your feedback box.
Yeah, so try to mention my all my mistakes in our class. So yeah, I want to correct my sentences by myself. Yeah, after our
Mhm.
class.
Okay. Or I'll just try to write the good sentences and
Okay.
then give you suggestions. Would that be
Mm-hmm.
okay?
It's okay. And if you forgot to mention my mistake, or yeah, you didn't, how can I say, if I move back to another topic, so you
Mhm.
missed the time you should mention my mistake, but you didn't. So in that case, at the end of our class, please correct my mistakes, and then you
Okay.
don't need to write down on my in my feedback box.
Okay.
D-
Ah.
um,
Okay, okay. That would
because
be fine.
yeah, because there is a bulletin board at Mint,
Mhm.
and one student used it this way, and
Uh-huh.
she said it was really efficient to correct her grammar error by herself. So
Mhm.
she did it for 1 month, and then
Uh-huh.
in her class, nowadays she doesn't make a lot of grammar mistakes. So her
Oh,
teacher praised or complicated her. Yeah,
complimented.
complimented. Yeah, complimented.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she is doing a great job. So I also wanted to, yeah, use that, yeah, method.
Oh, so you're actually finding ways to become really better at the thing that you do.
Yeah, sure. I know I make a lot of mistakes I mean, grammar mistakes while I'm
Mhm.
talking. I try to lessen my mistakes, but it's not easy. Yeah, so maybe um, if I do the same things, I mean, I collect my sentences by myself. Maybe,
Uh-huh.
yeah, it can help me not to uh, not to make the same mistake again.
Mhm. Yes. And by making the same mistakes, let's practice some pronunciation here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
This one.
Mm-hmm.
I just noticed it. You keep on pronouncing this as L.
Oh, really? Correct.
Mm.
How about
Yes.
now?
One more
Correct.
time, please.
Okay, correct.
Yes, use it in a sentence, please.
Okay. Uh, correct my sentences.
Okay, one more time,
Co-
please.
correct my correct my sentences.
Yes, be careful because we might misunderstand it, and yes, you might say collect my sentences.
Yeah. Okay. And did I also make a mistake on this word as
Oh,
well?
it's
No.
just an alternative that I'm providing you with.
Ah.
So instead of saying correct all the time, you can say you can check me during class, you can check
Mhm.
my pronunciation during class, or you
Mhm.
can give me corrections, something
Mhm.
like that.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm really glad you're you're making things better for yourself and for me too. Because I don't really need to type a lot of things.
But you are typing right now.
Actually, I was a while ago. But yeah, I since you told me not to put the words that or to put your erroneous or wrong sentences, I decided to put your good sentences and put suggestions.
Okay, but if you found my wrong sentences uh, a lot, then yeah, you don't need to write my good sentences.
It's okay.
Okay.
By the way, tonight, what would you want to talk about?
Um, my textbook is a hop.
Oh,
Have yeah have you ever heard of that textbook, a hop?
they actually haven't trained us to teach A-hop. I'm really sorry.
You can teach me a hop.
Uh, I'll try to look at A-hop. What page are you? What page are you
Page?
in?
No, it's not page. Okay.
A-hop science, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Step
yeah,
one.
yeah, right.
Okay. Since I am your teacher, I'll try to do my best to teach it to you. But yeah, they actually told us that some teachers need training to
Oh.
discuss these books with students because, yes, some teachers are not quite familiar with the book actually. But yes,
Mm-hmm.
what page did you end with your previous teacher?
Lesson one.
Lesson one, what are plants? That one?
Yeah, I finished only lesson one, and uh, yeah. Now, today yeah, we study. How can I say? It's turn. It's turn. We study. We have to study. We should study lesson two.
Oh, okay. So our class for tonight would be about lesson two.
Okay. Uh, our class for tonight is lesson two. Okay.
Okay. For our lesson for tonight is lesson two.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll teach you lesson two then.
Mm-hmm.
This book is really interesting.
Yeah, and science one is for the first grade of elementary school students. So it's a little bit easy. Yeah, even though
Mhm.
there are, yeah, several words I don't know well. So
Mhm.
I will try to explain what I've learned in this textbook in lesson two. So yeah, listen to me, and then if yeah I made a mistake, if I give you wrong information, then yeah, let me know.
Yes, definitely yes.
Okay.
Or you can actually say it this way. This lesson is for first graders.
Mm-hmm.
You can say it that way. This lesson is for first graders.
Mm-hmm.
High school or
No, no, elementary school.
uh, yes, first graders
Mm-hmm.
for yes, for grade one elementary student.
Mm-hmm.
You
Okay.
can use both.
Oh, no, no. Please go to, yeah, this
Yes.
page. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Because
It doesn't share fast enough because I don't know, it takes time to download.
yeah, I know
Mm.
that. Yeah, I experienced it a lot.
I'm sorry.
No problem.
Yes, okay. So our topic for tonight or our lesson is,
Mm-hmm.
can you read it for me, please?
Okay, where do plants live? And
Yeah.
uh, I've already read this textbook, and it says plants can live almost anywhere on Earth. And
Mhm.
it mentioned three places. First, desert. So uh, that place is really dry and hot.
Mhm.
Plants in desert get a lot of sunlight, and there are very little water,
Mhm.
and
There is.
there is very little water, and plants in that place have a thick skin. Yeah, that's all
Mhm.
I've learned from this textbook. And another place, the second place is the rainforest. It is very and humid and what else? Yeah,
Humid.
yeah, it is humid and there are it rains a lot. So plants in that area need a lot of water to grow, and
Mhm.
mm, and the trait of the plant in that area, yeah, I forgot it. What? Yeah, let's check it later.
Yeah, they grow big and tall.
ah, big and tall. Yeah, yeah, that's right. And
Yes.
the third place is water. Plants can live under the water or on top of water. And um, yeah, yeah, that's all.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, I will just check something.
Mm-hmm.
So when we say underwater, that is actually a word already. So it's okay not to say under the water. Just
Mm-hmm.
underwater. Plants
Underwater.
live plants can live underwater.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes. So this is a word already. Don't separate it anymore.
Okay, and I have a question. In
Yes.
textbook, it says on Earth, not on the Earth. I mean, uh, they explained we can find plants in almost anywhere on Earth. But I
Mhm.
learned in the grammar book, they said uh, we need to put the in front of Earth because um, it's a soul thing. So why in this textbook they didn't put the in front of Earth? Is it okay?
Oh, okay. In this case, this is how we use our articles.
Mm-hmm.
Not every not every sentence is actually, or not every word needs an article. So, for example, we have the article the, right?
Mm-hmm.
So your sentence is the earth,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, the earth,
Mm-hmm.
and without the, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, what was the whole sentence again? I
Okay.
wasn't able
Could
to catch
you
it.
could you move on to the second next page?
I
It is
don't know.
written in this textbook. You
Okay.
don't
Yes,
need to
yes.
share with me. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, uh, the first sentence in this page, we can
Oh,
find. Mhm.
why is it like this? Number 10, no, it's page 9, right?
Yeah, So the
They
first
can grow in
sentence.
any place where there's water. They can live underwater. They can also
No, no,
live
no,
on
no.
top of water.
The first sentence, we can find plants in almost anywhere on Earth.
Oh, okay, okay, I found it. Sorry. So in this case, we don't actually need to use the before Earth.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I know. That's what I learned because Earth is only one. So it's already specific. For example, you, in your case, your name. So your name is a proper name. We don't say the Elia, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're you are the Elia that I know.
But when this, okay, sorry, but the Earth goes around the sun and the moon goes around the Earth. So in this sentence, the is not needed in front of Earth. So we can say Earth goes around sun and moon goes around Earth without the.
Moon goes around Earth and okay, the Earth. I'll write it down so that I won't forget. The Earth moves
Okay,
around
I
the
will
sun.
type it. Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you. The Earth goes around the sun. Okay, so we are getting the use of the. Okay, I'll try to find a way to explain it to you better, okay? Because what I know,
Mm-hmm.
the specifications or the specifications of the article that is if it's something specific already,
Mm-hmm.
you don't need to use the.
Mm-hmm.
But the Earth's case is actually maybe special
Mm-hmm.
because Earth can be something specific
Mm-hmm.
and something not so specific too. Because we maybe in other, since we're talking about the solar system,
Mm-hmm.
we have different planets in the solar system.
Mm-hmm.
So in this case, it's taken as the Earth and it's taken as a planet. That's why they use the.
Mm-hmm.
But if we are on
Mm-hmm.
Earth, we
Mm-hmm.
don't need to use the because we
Mm-hmm.
are on it.
Mm. Okay.
But if we are taking it in a universe's case,
Mm-hmm.
then we need to use the because we
Mm.
are talking about different planets.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes, like the planet Earth.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So if we're gonna change this sentence, we are on the planet Earth, something like that. But
Mm-hmm.
yes, since we are on it,
Mm-hmm.
we are on planet Earth. If
Mm-hmm.
if we are
Mm-hmm.
in that area already, or if for example my sentence a while ago, we are on Earth, we don't say the because
Mm-hmm.
we know it already and
Mm-hmm.
we are already here.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the Earth for us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But for example, you are in a different planet, you can
Mm-hmm.
call it the Earth for humans.
Mm-hmm. But
So
anyway,
you,
so you mean the sentence I showed you, um, is it okay not to use the, or it has to use the in front of Earth?
the Earth, the Earth goes around the sun and the moon goes around the Earth. It's a must.
Yeah, it's a must.
Yes,
Okay.
in this case, it's a must.
I think, yeah, it's a little bit difficult to understand it because yeah, the usage of the is really complicated. Even native
Mhm.
speakers can understand or can't explain it well. They just
Mhm.
go for their feelings when they use
Mhm.
the or not. So
Yes.
yeah, I think it's better to memorize. Yeah, in this case, I don't need to use the on Earth.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Especially if you have the preposition on already on something,
Mm-hmm.
or in this case on Earth.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And
And yes, don't worry, since you told me not to give you corrections on your
mm-hmm.
feedback box, I'll try to research on the usage of the and I'll try to give you the summary of the use of the and examples.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, I I I'm having a hard time explaining the use actually because I also got confused with the examples. But yes,
Uh-huh.
thank you for pointing that out, and I'll research on it.
Okay.
Yeah. And yes, more questions?
No. And hmm, can you cover guide questions? Oh, it's difficult to pronounce it.
A
Guide
guide.
guide, yeah, guide questions.
Yes, it's the I sound. Guide.
Yeah, guide.
Can I cover the guide questions for you?
Mhm.
Oh, you want me to cover it?
Uh, Cover? No,
Oh,
no, it's okay.
okay.
So, how would you describe most desert plants?
How
So,
would you describe them?
I already did. Yeah, most plants in desert have a thick skin. So,
Thick.
except for uh-huh,
Sorry, the TH sound.
thick. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Is
One
it
more
wrong?
time.
Thick.
Yes. The
Th. Yeah, I already put out my tongue.
I actually hear it. I just
Mm-hmm.
want to check it.
Okay.
Okay.
So except for the fact the plants have a thick skin, is there any trait I can describe for desert plants?
Desert plants actually store water inside their body,
Mm-hmm.
like the cactus.
Mm-hmm.
So most plants in the desert have more water inside their body than the plants in rainforest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have to protect themselves in the case they're it how can I say it doesn't rain.
Yes, in case it doesn't rain. Or yeah, because it doesn't rain there.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Okay, and
Right.
what do you think will happen if rainforest plants get no water at all?
Yeah. Most of the rainforest plants would die because they are born um, to need a lot of water, but there is a little water. But some of uh, very few plants would survive to adapt in the new environment.
Hmm.
Mm.
So they will die, actually.
Yeah,
I agree.
most of plants would die.
Would die. Yes.
Hmm.
And let's say the word adapt.
Adapt.
Yes, not ade. Adapt.
Uh-huh. Adapt.
Yes.
So a sound. Eh.
Mhm. The
Okay.
very difficult sound. Ah,
Mm-hmm.
ah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And last one, do you think water plants can live in the desert?
Yeah. I think it's the same cast of how can I say of number two.
It's the same question with number two.
With number two. Yeah, so my opinion is the same. Some plants would survive even the environment
Changes.
changes. Yeah, but yeah, most of the plants would die.
Okay. So, or you can actually say it's the same with question number two.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
It's the same as Q2 here.
it's the
Question number
same
two.
as question number two. Okay, thank you. Oh, you gave
Okay.
me a lot of corrections in our class. Thank you.
Thank you so much too, and it's a pleasure talking with you tonight, Elia. Don't worry, I'll put the usage of that in your feedback box, okay? I'm really sorry I couldn't explain it well.
Oh no, it's okay. Yeah, see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, Elia. Have a great
You
night.
too. Bye.
Bye bye.